Our heads are spinning because last night we read that Eurovision 2002 contestant Rosa López wants to form a Eurovision Supergroup. What do you guys think of that?
I'm not quite much of a fan of a supergroup of Spanish female soloists. I mean, as we were talking before, it worked somehow for Armenia, gathering all the Armenian people around the world and then putting on to stage. And well, I would say thanks to Tamara, they get a great score, but for Spanish singers, I'm not quite keen on that.
I just think if they do it, it's going to be like completely random. They don't. I mean, there's not a reason to form a supergroup, and I don't know. They're just like the people that Rosa has proposed is like no, because they don't fit together. I think it's like each of them. I mean, Rosa, Ruth Lorenzo, Soraya. Each of them can work on it on her own, but not all together. Because that would be too much, and I don't think we need that for Spain.
It's a good point. You know, you mentioned the names Ruth Lorenzo, Soraya, Pastora Soler, and of course Rosa López. They all have big voices, and on their own, it's amazing. But when you put them together, it's like who can scream the loudest?
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
If you're a diva, why share?
We always send like the same things to the Eurovision. It's like we do always the pattern of female singers with a great voice, and come on, let's change a bit. I mean, I think that Spain needs to change a bit that thing, because it's not. I don't think it's working anymore.
And
no, that formula has been going for I don't know how many years now, but if we take off Sueño de Morfeo in 2013, let's better not talk about that, please. It's been for a long time. I think we need to change it a little bit.
Yeah, you know what? If you're going to have a supergroup, put in some weak singers. Give me a Lucia Perez. Give me something, some people to stand in the background and go like this.
The firework airplane again, please. I only want that.
And what do you guys think about maybe having male singers? Like Genealogy, for instance, had Vahey and Esai, and it made it a bit more mixed. There was texture, there were some low notes, as opposed to screaming women.
It would be, I mean, the song would be richer, but I still don't see it, because I don't know. I just feel it's random, and I think that if you form a supergroup, you have to have something.
Yes, I think actually, as what you're saying, it will be so random to choose which singers should go on there and which of them should not, because it will be all up to RTVE, and it's like playing with fire, and I wouldn't be so confident on their selection. Let's say it subtle like that.
And I think all groups need to have a single star. Like you brought up Tamar Kaprelian for Genealogy. Look at Soft Engine, the band. They had Topi and then the rest of them. Or look at Aphrodite. It was 3 ladies. None of them are stars on their own. And so you put them together and it works. But yeah, Spain just has so many powerful women. It's almost the problem. It's like, how do you differentiate between all those powerful women?
Yeah, because you need backing vocalist. I mean, you don't need 3 divas standing up there and singing their voices out. I mean, get some good backing vocalists. Like, for example, May Green has been on Eurovision stage for 3 years in a row, and I think she did it quite right. So why not bring her back?
I think that the idea of all them coming back together to the Eurovision would be okay, but if one of them sang and the others were the backing vocalist. And if that's the case, I'm all for Ruth Lorenzo again, with all the others as backing vocalists.
I'd love to see a cat fight, though, so maybe, they invite Aderne, she stands in the back, she releases a tiger, she's like, how dare you, bitch?
I don't see Aderne as a backing vocalist, I'm sorry.
True, too true.
Yeah, no, it's just wishful thinking, but no.
And
I don't think it's going to happen.
In Spanish media, do you think people are taking this seriously? Is Rosa López serious?
I'm not sure. I mean, she said it the day of the Eurovision, but there were Rosa, Pastora, and Ruth in the jury, I think, and they were commenting the Eurovision afterwards. So I thought it was more like a suggestion, and yeah, let's do this. But no, I didn't think she was serious. But she repeated it yesterday. I think it was in our TV. So but I really didn't think it was serious.
Yes, I'm not. I don't know if she was serious or not, but like media tends to take it like a bit joke if it comes from Rosa lately.
Yeah, but I haven't seen any buzz on the media. I mean, it's like nobody.
No.
Olaf from I think Blooper, who reported it. Nobody has commented anything. So I don't really know.
I haven't seen any other reports.
Now, Diego, you mentioned that of these women, you would want Ruth Lorenzo to come back. I'm curious, Louise, what do you think? Or sorry, I flipped that. Louise said that. Diego, who would you want?
Well, I would send back the magical combination of Ruth Lorenzo and May Green as backing vocalist and solo vocalist. I mean, both of them work together really well, and I mean it's a perfect mix. Ruth has the strong vocal, she has the power, she has the strength, and May is like bending all, mixing all the stuff together, like the instruments, the voice of Ruth, and it all fits perfectly. And if I had to bring another solo singer instead of Ruth, I will bring back Annabelle Conde.
Oh,
I
this is
love
old
her.
school, 95?
Yes. 95, yeah. I love her. I love how she sang back in 1995. It was great.
Well, she tried to come back in 2010, I think it was, and the song was a bit dull. But well, if she has a good song, why not?
Yes, but I can also see her as a backing vocalist if she went as a backing vocalist for Andorra, I think, in 2008.
Yeah, she came back as a vocal. And she sang in Catalan. That's points. Extra points for me.
Now, my dream combination is Lucia Perez with Dinesh behind her. I think that'd be amazing. Can you imagine?
My favorite. My favorite combination would be then Chiquilicuatre with Lucia Perez,
Yes.
and then us making the firework airplane. That's all. And I mean,
Yes, please.
400 points for Spain.
Cheeky.
Yes.
A lot going on. But I guess my question... So the last time Spain had a group, El Sueño de Morfeo, did not do very well. Dinesh did not do very well. Las Ketchup did not do very well.
Please.
Why can't Spain do groups?
Because we're sending like the worst of our groups.
Yeah.
I mean, all the groups that Spain has sent to the Eurovision, it's like, I mean, most of them or didn't exist before, or had some success some years ago, and then they went back to the Eurovision and didn't work. Las Ketchup, El Sueño Morfeo, they all had some hits like in 2002, 2003, and then when they came back, it was like, no.
It was so old-fashioned. It was not suitable for Eurovision. Sorry.
Oh. And do you think the problem, has been RTVE, or has it been the artist, or is it something else?
I think the problem is that I don't know if it's all up to RTV, but I think that the problem is that it seems that Spain can think outside the box, and I think we should go for something else. I mean, Spain has a big music industry, but in the end, it's like they always have the same singers proposed for the Eurovision, and I think we should think of more people. I don't know.
Yes, actually what you were saying about the industry music in Spain is very strong, but as you say, they are focused on some reduced group of people who are so well known in Spain, but it doesn't work too well for the rest of Europe. And perhaps we should think of a major area to extend our opportunities, because as we could see, Edurne is well known and is a great singer, and I still think she's a great singer, but for some reasons she didn't get what she deserved.
Oh my God, I had an idea. So you know how you said Armenia brought singers from all over the world? Why
Yes.
not do a group about the Spanish golden era? So you get someone from Venezuela, you get someone from Colombia, you get someone from Spanish-speaking countries all over the world. I'm talking Shakira, I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? Ruth Lorenzo could represent the UK. That could be interesting. It gives you an excuse for a group. And then you could
Oh, it could be a good idea.
yeah, you could choose some singers who
Maybe.
aren't so good. And then, so you have like the strong lead female vocalist from Spain. And then around her, you have kind of the other Spanish speaking people. Some of them Uruguay.
No, it could be an excuse, as you said. Yeah, I mean, just find some. If you want to make a supergroup, find something to make it significant, not random.
Oh my God, Mexico. There are a lot of Spanish singers in Mexico, y'all.
No, a lot. And I think that the last. I mean, we have had some Americans representing us, and the last one I think it was Betty Misiero in 1979. I don't think. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but she ended second. So it's. I mean, we maybe should go for something like that. Yeah.
Yes, Gloria
Yes.
Estefan. She speaks Spanish, y'all.
If we can mix all those people together, that I don't know if they could win, but it would be super fantastic to see it on stage.
That would be so good.
I would pay so much for seeing them all.
Oh my God. And then we can use that money to train El Sueno de Morfeo to get a better
Yes.
song.
Or to how to sing live 3 minutes straight.
So true. Loved her yellow dress though. Any final thoughts, guys?
Think outside the
Spain.
box, Spain. Think outside the box.
Yes.
It's all we need to do.
Get rid of the old-fashioned stereotypes. Come on, it's 2015 and now 2016 we have to think about.
Absolutely. So what do you guys think? Let us know here on wiwibloggs and on our YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest, all that shit at wiwibloggs. See you later. Bye.
Bye!
How do you say bye in Spanish? Adios.
Adios.
Adios.